Hey again. Welcome back to Train of Thought. My name's Trey. This is where I share my thoughts on the Winnipeg Jets. Not as happy a mood as I was when I did the video this morning. Um, After the high of last night's game, um, the Jets were not able to duplicate that, falling to a very solid Boston Bruins squad, 5-4 tonight. Um, I like a lot of the things that the Jets did, and as I've mentioned in multiple videos leading up to this one, um, my my thinking going into this game is just take Boston to overtime. They have 11 overtime losses. Just get the game to overtime. And the Jets, they weren't far from doing it. Uh, yeah, they hung in there with them. The Jets. I don't always like this analogy because it's like, what does that mean? But they're a bend but don't break team, which is kind of like, well, they broke 5 times if they gave up 5 goals, but I mean they got outshot 36-21, and they only lost by 1 goal. Puck possession for, it seems like 65% of Jets games is with the other team, but yet the Jets for the most part stick with it. I mean they have a positive goal differential, last I checked, and they've won some of their last games, so it should still be good. So I think that's kind of what the bend but don't break means, as it pertains to the Jets. But yeah, it was a little bit of a bummer to see him lose. At the same point, the deck was stacked against him. It's a second half of a road back to back where they didn't get into Boston until like 2:30 in the morning. So I don't know what time they got to their hotel. Had to go through customs before they did all that, and played a exhausting, emotional game last night, and then had to come in and face one of the best teams in hockey, with a pretty dynamic offense and pretty dynamic player in David Pastrnak, who we will talk about a lot. So this video is 3 minutes in. I haven't even really talked about what actually happened in the game. So the Jets scored first. That's been their thing lately. Yay! We like when the Jets score first. I didn't like it at the beginning of the season because that meant they were going to lose. But lately, it's been a positive sign. And then David Pastrnak, man, does he have a wicked shot. He tied the game up at 1. Very quick release on a one-timer. And it's 1-1. So Kyle Connor scored the first goal of the game for the Jets on a very slick move. That guy is dynamic, and we'll talk about him a little bit more too. Second goal of the game was a nice tip in from Andrew Kopp on a nice fire in by Josh Morrissey. Like, this was on the power play, so the Jets were good on the power play tonight. They went 2 for 2, so that was the first of the 2 goals. And then Jake or was it Pastrnak that scored the next one? I'm forgetting here. Anyway, Bruins tied it at 2. I'm sorry if I'm not remembering the order of the. Yeah, Pastrnak did score the second one. I remember now, and that was on a power play. Another bomb. And then Jake DeBrusk gave the Bruins the lead 3-2. There's only about a minute left in the second period at that point. So the Jets got went from not trailing to being behind, but they weren't trailing for long when they went on the power play again, and Neil Pionk blasted one in, and it's 3-3. And so my theme after 2 periods, I was thinking the Jets in their last few victories, I'm going to be able to say only trailed for like a minute and 8 seconds because of them not trailing against Colorado on New Year's Eve, not trailing against Montreal, and then not trailing against Boston for more than a minute and 8 seconds. And I'm also thinking they're 20 minutes away from going to overtime, like I was just kind of hoping from this game. Not that, I mean, it'd be great to have them win 6-3 in regulation, but it's just like, man, just take it to overtime at the worst. And they were 20 minutes away from that. About 8 minutes or so into the third period, Kyle Connor, great play, skates in with a puck, goes around the net, fires it at the nets, bounces out, and then Scheifele from behind the goal line flicks it. It goes off the goalie Halak's skate, and it's in the net, and it's 4-3 Jets. And I'm thinking, holy crap, we're like 11 minutes from them either winning. I mean, they can give up a goal. We'll still go to overtime. We're in the driver's seat. And then what I liked was that they kept the foot on the gas pedal, and they had a couple other nice scoring opportunities. It's like, this is awesome. They're not sitting back like they did in that Minnesota game. They're playing to make it 5-3, and they almost did. And right when I'm thinking that, I'm going, man, I love this team right now. David Pastrnak goes down and completes his hat trick. And it's 4-4. And it's like, I think there's about 8 minutes or so left, 8.5 minutes. And so it's okay. Well, let's get the next goal, or let's just hang on. About 33 seconds later, Jake DeBrusk makes it 5-4 Bruins, and that ended up being the final score. The Jets kind of made a push, but it wasn't. It wasn't like way back when Scheifele had a chance to tie the game in LA, and he at the buzzer he missed, or like he got robbed. It wasn't like that. Yeah. So that's the scoring recap of the game. Some notes from the game. Kyle Connor and Mark Scheifele each got 2 points. They each got their 22nd goal of the season. They're the co-leaders in that department. And Andrew Kopp on his goal. That was the 100th point of his career. Patrick Laine got an assist tonight. That was the 100th assist of his career. So congrats to both Andrew Kopp and Patrick Laine for those little milestones in their young careers. And then Blake Wheeler, he got an assist tonight. And I've been hearing these numbers, but I wanted to get the concrete. He's got now 28 points in his last 22 games. So he's been on a roll. That's been big. Dmitry Kulikov also got an assist tonight. This is his first game back. He came back from injury, and Sami Niku sat out. I've kind of avoided looking at some of this stuff on social media because everyone in Jetland, God bless you all, and I'm a Jets fan, is Niku. Why isn't Niku playing? He's been hurt the whole season. And then he also voiced some frustration for why he hadn't played for the Jets. And Paul Maurice pretty much said, well, he's been hurt most of the season. The times when we may have looked at him, he's been hurt. And then when he was healthy, we were playing really well and didn't want to disrupt what we were doing by inserting him in. So he sat out tonight. Hopefully that doesn't cause major shockwaves. Yeah. So that's I think a lot of the stuff, except for Lauren Brossois, he filled in for Hellbuck tonight and stopped 31 out of 36 shots, and 5 goals weren't really his fault. He just got beat by good players. So David Pastrnak is a very good player. He's on pace for like 62 goals this year, something insane like that. So good on you, Pasta. So yeah, I have a superior at work who's a big Bruins fan, so I'm curious to talk to him about this game. So second long video of the day. So please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Would love to have you see more of these videos. As always, thanks for your support, and we'll talk to you later.